Okay, once again, thank you for being on the call this evening. We are in for an incredible treat this evening. I know some of your friends or family member probably bugged you a little bit to get on the Zoom. And I will tell you this, it's only because they care enough about you to share with you, which is what I believe the biggest shift in technology the world has ever seen. Let's do a little housekeeping. This is not financial advice that we're giving here tonight. So make a prudent financial decision and results will vary. My name is Brant Padmore. I've got over 20 years in business and I'm a regional leader with Vbit Technologies. Now, to tell you a little bit more about myself, I had several traditional businesses several years ago. And in fact, back in the last recession, when that took place, my businesses took a hit like many others. I watched businesses closed up shop left and right, including my own. At that time, I had to reflect on what was happening. And I realized that the companies that were thriving in that environment, much like today, were businesses that are online. And in fact, that's when I had the epiphany, realizing that future millionaires and billionaires were going to come from businesses on the internet. So I charted a course in that direction. The thing about owning traditional businesses, I really enjoyed my experience from this standpoint. I like being the masters of my own destiny, and I made a really, really nice amount of income. However, I didn't have any time to enjoy it, guys. I was totally time broke. So I was looking for something that can actually pay me the money that I'm used to making, but at the same time, give me the time to enjoy it as well. So I know many of you that work for a living probably can relate to what I'm saying, working extremely hard your whole lives just to make your bosses rich, living paycheck to paycheck, having more month left over than money, and working 30 to 40 years to retire on a third of what you couldn't afford to live on in the first place. So the system is truly broken. Let me introduce you to a company by the name of Vbit Technologies that's founded in 2018 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This company is committed. Its mission is to build an efficient, profitable cryptocurrency mining operation that anyone and everyone can use. Vbit state-of-the-art data centers are located in the United States and Canada. Don Bo is the CEO of Vbit. He's got 15 plus years of leadership experience. This gentleman started a tech company at the age of 13 years old and sold it at 15 for $1.6 million. He went on to create other applications, make millions of dollars in the stock market. Now focusing on the finance and technologies industries, Don took a look at the cryptocurrency markets back in 2015, and using his skills, his ability to recognize patterns and trends, Don founded Vbit Technologies to help ordinary people like you and I participate and benefit from this new technology that is revolutionizing the financial industry right now. Some might say, well, what is that? Well, did you know that you can make money like the banks? Did you know the banks make $250 million every single day by setting up computers that do all the processing of financial transactions and collect that fee? Well, folks, now with Bitcoin, there's 106 million users plus around the world, 3 million users per day, new users coming online, owning cryptocurrencies. And do you know when they buy and sell cryptocurrency or use it for commerce, did you know that there are computers that actually do the processing and the owners of those computers get paid those transaction fees? Well, guess what, guys? We now can own those computers. I'm going to show you a short video that's going to explain a little bit more. I'll be back.
Have you ever thought about how banks do their business? How are they able to hire so many people, have such control over the finances, and enjoy huge profit margins? Most people would say by lending or investing, right? Well, that's not exactly true. In fact, that is just a small portion of the bank's profits. You see, banks do business with an incredibly simple method. They set up computers to process everyone's transactions and keep a track of everyone's accounts and balances. When you send money to your friends, family, or to purchase something, these computers process the transactions and ensure that you have the right account balance after the transaction has been made. For example, when you make a purchase with a credit card, the credit card terminal is just taking the purchase amount from your account and crediting the merchant's account. In return for setting up and maintaining this network of computers, the banks and credit card companies receive an average of 5% in fees worldwide. Oh, and did you know that over $5 trillion move around the world every day? That means that we're paying banks over $250 billion every day just for setting up and maintaining their computers to process the transactions. This seems like an awesome concept. Wouldn't it be nice if regular people could do something similar? Well, now they can. Blockchain technology, and specifically Bitcoin mining, is revolutionizing the financial industry and making it possible for everyday people to benefit from all of the financial transactions that happen every day, just like the banks. Bitcoin mining is performed when incredibly powerful computers, called mining rigs, process complicated math problems unsolvable by humans. By solving these problems, the mining rigs achieve two things. They process transaction information, making the Bitcoin payment network trustworthy and secure by verifying its transaction information. And in return, new Bitcoin and transaction fees are produced, which is credited to the owner of the machine. So all you need to do is go and set up these mining rigs, connect it to a mining pool, and voila, you can have a steady stream of Bitcoins. And the volume of Bitcoin transactions is going up and up, becoming a bigger part of the economy daily. More and more merchants are accepting Bitcoin for payment. Every day, people are starting to utilize Bitcoin to pay and send money. Even large companies like AT&T, Microsoft, and PayPal are accepting Bitcoin. Bitcoin's transaction volume has already surpassed PayPal, Discover, American Express, and is catching up to MasterCard and Visa. Here at Vbit, our goal is to make Bitcoin mining genuinely accessible to everyone. That's why we offer a wide range of Bitcoin mining rigs that can be set up to start bringing you a reliable Bitcoin stream from blockchain technology. You choose a tailor-made bundle mining equipment package. And if you're worried about not knowing how to set up, maintain, and host your new mining equipment, we offer hosting packages in some of the largest and most efficient mining facilities in the world, with unprecedented access to clean, cheap power. All of this combines to ensure the long-term life cycle of your machine, and as the end game, securing your long-term mining success. It's important to understand that Bitcoin mining is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is an investment into the technology of the future that's working today. Don't pass over this opportunity. With Vbit, there's nothing stopping you from becoming a part of the financial revolution. www.vbitmining.com.
Folks, with $5 trillion moving around the world every day, and these financial institutions generating over $250 billion a day just by setting up and maintaining computers that does all the accounting work, why pay those financial institutions? Isn't it better to pay ourselves? Well, with Bitcoin, now we can. Some of you might be wondering, what is Bitcoin? You may have heard of it and didn't know much about Bitcoin. So I'm going to play a short video that's going to explain that to you. So please take notes.
What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is the first decentralized digital currency. Bitcoins are digital coins you can send through the internet. Bitcoin has a number of advantages compared to other payment options. Bitcoins are transferred directly from person to person via the internet without going through a bank or clearinghouse, and is not controlled by any government. This means that the fees are much lower. You can use them in every country. Your account belongs only to you and cannot be frozen. There are no prerequisites or arbitrary limits. Bitcoin is changing finance in people's lives the same way the internet did. Over $5 trillion get moved around the world every day. The way we're used to doing this is through banks, PayPal, or companies like Western Union. Sending money this way costs an average of 5% in fees worldwide. That means we are talking about over $250 billion in fees every day. With Bitcoin, everyone has access, and the average transaction fee is only a few cents. Over 2 billion people in the world still do not have access to a bank account or any financial products like credit cards and debit cards, which means all of their assets are in their home. If there's a robbery, a fire, a flood, or anything else like that, they lose everything. Did you know that there are more people with a cell phone connected to the internet than there are people with access to running water? This enables them to use Bitcoin to protect their assets and participate in e-commerce and world trade. When everyone has access to a global market, great ideas flourish. But if Bitcoin does not rely on or is powered by any bank or government, how are transactions being processed? Let's look at how it works. Many cryptocurrency exchanges exist where you can buy and sell Bitcoins for dollars, euros, and many more. Your Bitcoins are kept in your digital wallet on your computer or mobile device. Sending Bitcoins is as simple as sending an email, and you can purchase anything with Bitcoin. The Bitcoin network is secured and powered by hundreds of thousands of people from all over the world called miners. Miners are people who use specialized computer equipment to verify and process Bitcoin transactions. And this is where we cash in. Miners are like the owners of the Bitcoin network and are rewarded newly generated Bitcoins along with all transaction fees. Mining computers are complex equipment. Operating it requires technical knowledge. So start mining with Vbit Technologies and have us do the work maintaining your equipment and helping you create a passive income for yourself. You work hard for your money. Isn't it time your money works for you?
Okay, folks, Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin? A global currency, digital gold, as many call it, because it stores your wealth. You know, it's a store of value. Bitcoin offers low transaction fees and can be used by anyone with an internet connection. Let's take a look at the annual transactions back in 2018 of how Bitcoin measures up in transactions that year to some major companies that's been around for decades, like PayPal and Discover and American Express. In fact, if you combine all of the transactions in 2018, they beat all three of those companies combined. And today, Bitcoin does more transactions than even MasterCard and Visa. Here's what people are saying about Bitcoin, the experts in the marketplace. Bitcoin price to hit 55,000, stock to flow. It's already done that. 100,000 Bitcoin by 2021. That's this year. How about Citibank? $318,000 for a Bitcoin by December of 2021. JP Morgan, 650,000. How about Raoul Paul? This guy's a former hedge fund chief at Goldman Sachs. He says Bitcoin will go to $1 million in 5 years by an enormous wall of money. Take a look at people who are buying into Bitcoin heavily. Tesla, $1.5 billion in February, they bought Bitcoin. Mass Mutual invests $100 million in Bitcoin. PayPal allows its 325 million users to actually buy and sell Bitcoin, expose it to their customers. Square, $50 million in Bitcoin. Fidelity launched an inaugural Bitcoin fund for wealthy investors. How about Bitcoin comes to Whole Foods? And this one, I love this one, Bitcoin breakout, Eat My Dust, Amazon, Apple, Facebook, and Google. Guys, Bitcoin is the best performing asset over the past 10 years. And you can name those companies I mentioned, Facebook to Amazon to Google to Apple. Bitcoin has beaten them. Did you know if you had $100 to invest in Bitcoin back in December 2010, it would be worth over $11 million today? Let's take a look at the history of Bitcoin starting in December 2010. You could have bought Bitcoin for 30 cents. The next year it went to $4. The following year, $13. Now Bitcoin is over 35,000, 37,000 right now per Bitcoin. And guess what? I know that you're thinking to yourself, man, I wish I had put that $100 down on Bitcoin back in 2010. I'd be worth over $11 million right now and I'll be set. Well, guess what? What if I told you there was a better way? What if I told you with the right setup, the most profitable way to get Bitcoin is through a concept called mining? Well, this always reminds me of American history where people went west to find gold, but the people who got the wealthiest, they sold those people the picks and shovels. Well, the picks and shovels here are computers. And had you taken that $100 back in 2010, instead of buying Bitcoin directly, you bought electricity to power the computer that mines Bitcoin, you would have turned that $100 not into 11 million today, but over $140 million today. So I know you probably like that approach a lot better, right? I don't blame you. Well, these computers are very powerful, guys. Vbit is an equipment and hosting company, equipment reseller and hosting company. They buy the equipment from the manufacturer, they sell it to us, then they host it in their state-of-the-art facilities. Why? Well, they could actually mail this to you if you want to, but there's a couple of things you should know. Number one, these computers are real powerful. They're very noisy. It's like having 2 vacuum cleaners playing all night and all day in your house. You wouldn't get a 1 hour of rest. The other thing is the computers run extremely hot, so it requires a lot of ventilation. And third, one of these computers consumed the electricity of 40 refrigerators. So that's pretty intense. So that's why Vbit has the right setup in its data centers where they provide cheap electricity, they provide ventilation, they have technicians on site to make sure that your computers are maintained. There's insurance on the computers. So what does that mean? What it means is all you have to do is buy this equipment from Vbit, pay them to host it, and then you sit back and you generate a steady stream of Bitcoin every single day of the week and twice on Sunday. I'm gonna play a quick video that's gonna share a little bit more information about these rigs or miners, what they're called technically in the industry, and then I'll be back.
Blockchain technology has thus far been largely inaccessible to ordinary people, and it's easy to see why when you look at the numbers. In fact, a single machine that can be used for generating cryptocurrency consumes as much electricity as 40 refrigerators. It produces enough heat to keep a 1,000 square foot home at 80 degrees Fahrenheit during the winter. And it's incredibly loud. It runs as loud as 2 vacuums. And this has meant that typically you need industrial solutions to take part in the blockchain technology or get into shady, unproven cloud mining opportunities. Well, until now. Thanks to Vbit, now Bitcoin mining rigs are genuinely accessible to everyone. We offer a turnkey solution for making a reliable Bitcoin stream from blockchain technology without all the headaches of operating the machines. Why should you give Vbit your confidence to make this happen for you? With Vbit, you can purchase cutting-edge mining rigs that you'll personally own and have someone set them up and maintain them for you with full transparency. The equipment and the hosting pricing is fully explained and itemized so you know exactly what you're paying for. This way, you can make smart decisions, compare the prices of the machines, choose between different hosting packages, and decide on which mining pool is best for you. Smart is the key term here. In contrast to the long-lasting hype that exists around anything that involves Bitcoin, Bitcoin mining is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Our clients see this as a real long-term business venture with the potential for huge upside gains depending on market conditions. We're currently operating state-of-the-art data centers in Colorado and Alberta, Canada. Our facilities are some of the largest and most effective Bitcoin mining data centers in the world. They are custom built for Bitcoin mining and will provide an environment with adequate ventilation to ensure the mining rigs do not overheat. Our data centers are located in areas with the cheapest electricity rates achieved by utilizing a combination of renewable energy sources. All of this helps secure the life cycle of your machine, and as the end game, securing your long-term mining success. We even offer monthly payment options to make it affordable to get started. Our goal is to make our services available to everyone. So what are you waiting for? Don't pass over this opportunity. Check out our Bitcoin miner and hosting packages and become a part of the financial technology revolution. www.vbitmining.com.
Folks, there's literally a bidding war for this equipment around the world. In fact, Vbit sold out about 6 times this year already, but we're lucky. We're lucky enough that Don Vo, our CEO, saw the COVID coming and the supply chain being interrupted. He ordered millions of dollars of computers so that we can have availability, and even still, we're selling out. So right now, we've got some in limited supply. Actually, the prices have gone down. There's literally a sale right now, and also mining, the amount of money that you can mine right now is gone up by 30%. So guys, man, it could not be a better opportunity to get in the game right now as we speak. So get back to this, the person invited you, secure your equipment ASAP before it's sold out again, and take advantage of this window of opportunity where you've got a sale on top of it, 30% more Bitcoin. How about that? All right, now let's take a look at some companies that are buying this equipment, the same equipment that we buy from Vbit. US Contract Mining Corp bought 17,600. Fidelity had been mining since 2014, buying the equipment. This is a public press release that Bitmain, the manufacturer, put on their website when Vbit bought millions of dollars of their equipment. Why is this so in demand, this equipment? Why? Because it's extremely lucrative. Take a look at the articles. Bitcoin miners made an all-time high revenue of $1.36 billion in February, followed that up and broke that record in March with 1.5 billion, and then in April, 1.7 billion. Guys, can you see the trajectory of what's happening here? The only question you've got to ask yourself is why aren't you a part of this? You know, why aren't you involved? Why aren't you getting some of that revenue? Well, here's the good news. Vbit have mining packages and strategies to get you involved. And they make it easy because they have a monthly payment plan so that you can easily onboard into the opportunity. They've got 6 offers: copper, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and black diamond. You're buying speed, computer speed. You'll see 31,667 in gigahash. That's changed some, but bottom line is the computer speed is what you're buying. The more transactions that your computer can perform, the more Bitcoin it earns, and the more Bitcoin it earns, the more money it earns. It's really that simple. So when you go to the person and say, hey, I'm interested, I want to get some equipment, can I see the website and look at the more details? I want you to go to the mining calculator. In the mining calculator, you'll find the current price of Bitcoin at the top. You'll see to the right of it, you'll see Black Diamond. If you hover over that, all the other offers will come down the menu, and then you can click on each one and it will tell you, give you an estimate of how much Bitcoin your equipment is going to mine daily, weekly, monthly, and annually. And then based on market conditions, what those Bitcoins are going to be worth based on that. Okay, so get back to the person invited to the call so that they can share that information with you, and you can make a decision on which one of those offers will fit your goals. One other thing, Bitcoin mining is a business, so this is an incredible advantage because you can write off 100% of your equipment, 100% of your hosting, and so get back to the person that does your taxes to learn more about how to utilize tax deductions to eliminate tax liability. So what I want to do right now is I want to bring on a couple of people to share a little bit about their experience mining mining with Vbit. So I'm going to call on Paula. Paula, can you please unmute?
Hello.
Hey,
hello.
how are you doing? Thank you for joining us this evening. Paula, I know we've gone back a long ways, and I called you to tell you about this because I cared about you and you trusted me to do it. And so can you just share a little bit about your experience of mining and also mining with Vbit Technologies?
Yes. Hello, everybody. Brent did bring me this opportunity. I'm very happy. I'm so glad that he thought enough of me to tell me about this. My experience is I bought a diamond and I stepped out on faith and I bought my son a gold package. And we've been really mining very well ever since. My son, being the skeptic that he is, he actually took some money out and put it in Coinbase to make sure the money could move. I mean, this is just an opportunity that there's clues all over the place what Bitcoin is going to do and what the future holds. And I thank you so much, Brent. And, come on aboard if you see what everybody else sees.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Paul. I appreciate you. I'm so glad that, that you're excited about, your mining and what's going on there. That's awesome. All right. I want to also bring on, let me see who I'm going to call on now. I'd like to call on Ella. Ella, can you unmute?
Hello, Brent.
Hey, Ella, how are you doing? You know what?
Wonderful.
Yeah, actually, what I'd like for you to do is talk about I'll bring you back after I do the compensation plan, but just talk about your experience in mining, getting mining equipment and mining with Vbit and how that's working out for you.
Thank you for inviting me to say something. I really am excited about this opportunity. Welcome to the greatest opportunity to develop your financial base and expand it. I joined Vbit in December, and I purchased a platinum more through the faith in the person that's been a part of my ministry, Ellis Kids, for over 21 years. And we help homeless and poor and moms get up, get out, and get on with life. And I was looking for a financial platform to help me continue and expand this even after retirement. And I'm not yet retired, but I plan to in the future. And I want to prepare for that. I joined and I purchased a platinum. And when I heard the market was going to go up, I went and dug deeper, did some research on the company, found it to be equitable and very favorable. And I pulled out some retirement income and bought a black diamond. The greatest thing in the world I could ever do was buy a black diamond. It is moving like a 747 jet, and I am excited. I started mining in January 16th, and today I am very, very close to $50,000 in my caboose, and the money that I have gained through the mining, and I couldn't have done it another way. And I see the money coming, and I'm able to take it out. I've paid on my payment plan, and I'm doing very well with that. And I've been able to put more money on my house and money into the ministry, and I am excited. And it's been a great opportunity. And I just purchased the second platinum, and it's now up and running. So my goal is at least 5. I'd like 4 black diamonds more, and that's what I'm shooting for. I'm just reinvesting. I got my head down, I'm working hard, and I'm moving. It's working. Thank you, Brent.
Thank you so much, Ella. Fantastic. Okay, guys. So for those of you that are interested in buying some of this equipment, letting it work for you, allow Vbit to maintain it for you, and you just sit back, continue to do what you're doing, whether it's your job, your business, whatever it is that you're doing, continue to do that, but know that there are machines actually working for you every single day, generating you a steady stream of Bitcoin. So get back to the person, ask for the website, get started today. All right. Now, like any other company, if you want to refer people to the company, they're going to benefit you by paying you 5 different ways on that one customer that you invite to Vbit. Just like many companies that invite you to, once you become a customer of theirs, they always are asking you to invite your friends to their business to become customers as well. And so Vbit is no different. A disclaimer on this part of the presentation: the information shared in this presentation is not to be considered as financial advice. We're not investment advisors. We are merely sharing our personal experiences of this opportunity. There's no guarantee you will experience the same result. Now, to be a consultant, you have to pay a one-time setup fee of $149 and $10 a month. Now, this is another part of this is a separate business unto itself and another stream of income. So that is, the company gives you a 1099 at the end of the year where you can write that off 100%. Any cost related to this particular part of the business as well. So the company will pay you 5 different income streams. I'm just going to cover some just briefly. For instance, let's say that you get started with Vbit as a consultant and you invited your sister and your sister bought a black diamond, right? You're going to get 6% of that black diamond. Well, guess what, guys? That's like over a $10,000 sale. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine one person, $10,000 just for referring one person? Do you know they say that an extra $500 a month will save most people in America from going into foreclosure? So that's really exciting. But guess what? Even if they buy a package, one of the other offers that are less in cost, guess what? You can make hundreds of dollars as well there. So you can make hundreds of dollars to thousands of dollars in between just by referring your friends and family It's a win-win situation. The other thing the company will pay you is 10% in the hash power. Remember that gigahash we spoke about earlier, which is computer speed? The company will pay you computer speed 10% of whatever your friend or family member purchased in computer speed. What that looks like, if you personally sold a package that has 10,000 in gigahash, you will receive 1,000 in gigahash to your mining account to make more Bitcoin every single day, guys, for 12 months. That's incredible. That could be hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's unbelievable. The other thing they have in place, they have these infinity team bonuses, where these are one-time bonuses. If you hit some sales goals like 5,000, 25, and 100,000, you'll get a total of extra $1,500 on top of all the money that they're going to be paying out. And then the company believes if you work hard, you should play hard. And they have these beautiful rewards. They've got shopping sprees that you can get as a reward for referring customers, a $10,000 luxury vacation, a beautiful BMW that the company pays for. How about, we've got a guy, Nixon, he just qualified for a choice of a Bentley or a little boat or a Lamborghini, whatever he loves. He can go get it right now. And you can also earn a house, a $1.5 million home, and get $100,000 in Bitcoin to furnish it as well. This is the kind of lifestyle that that the company affords you to live. And the fun part about it is that it's on their dime, right? So guys, look, let me share with you a couple of people that can tell you a little bit about their experience in deciding to become a consultant or an affiliate with Vbit Technologies. The first person I want to bring on here, I'm going to bring on, let me bring on Ina. Ina, can you unmute? Are you there, Ina?
Yes, I'm here.
Very good. All right, Ina, listen, I want you to take 2 to 3 minutes, no more than that, to just give a quick summary of, the business opportunity that is becoming an affiliate with Vbit. Tell us why you're excited about becoming an affiliate with Vbit Technologies.
You know what? Thank you, Brent. Thank you for not give up on me. I think lucky people will deserve this. And in the beginning, I'm not really into technology company like this. But when Brent sees something in me and he keep telling me that, you got to get in, and then I take my time to understand, and I take my time to learn for the last couple of months now. And I think we are so lucky to get involved with this company. I think yesterday morning, right, Brent? And I say, Brent, I don't see any company that people don't make money. People are making money like this one. When you're doing network marketing, you always go by the rule. They call the rule 80-20. All the network marketing, 20% people are working and make money, and 80% people don't make money. But what this company, Vbit company, I see 80% people make money, and 20% are the people that they are brand new, and the people that they are just don't willing to put their time to learn. And these are the 20% that people don't make money in Vbit. But this is what made me excited about the company, and I think we are so lucky to get in. And the past, you guys got to go deeper and deeper. This company is going to change your life forever. It doesn't matter. You just get in. It doesn't matter. You are old dinosaur in this company. If you stay in this company, your life will change. I know that your life will change. And my life will change, not just your life. My life will change, okay? And I'm waiting for every day. This is exciting I have in Vbit. That's all I have to say.
Thank you, Ina. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great job. Okay, I want to bring on Linda. Linda, are you there? Can you unmute? Okay. All right. Ella, can you come back? Can you just unmute again, please? Ella is a really amazing person. You know, this woman is one of the busiest people I know. She got started with the company back in January, and she just took off. She got promoted, one of the fastest people to get to area leader in the company. She then she's on her way to becoming the fastest person, one of the fastest people to become a regional with the company. She's doing phenomenal things. She's a rising star. So Ella, you know, I know you've been in this company a short time on the affiliate side. So I'd like for you to share with the folks, why are you excited about the affiliate side of the business, and why are you so successful?
Thank you, Brent. I am truly excited. I really did not know it was going to move this quickly. I joined in December, and when I joined, of course, I didn't have any money to show anybody that I made, but I believed in what I had researched, and I showed them Brent's wallet. Excuse me. I said, this is what my boss is doing, and this is what I intend to do. And so I just showed people what he was doing. Excuse me, I'm a little hoarse with the allergies. However, I told a bunch of my friends about it when I joined. And so by the time I got started, they wanted to join too, and they joined. And consequently, I started getting referral fees not long after I had joined, and my machines revved up. Then their machines started to rev up. And right now, it's 5 months, almost 5 months. It's 5 months later. I've done over 18,000 in referral fees. I'm real close to 20. And I'm excited about it. I've been able to do more for the ministry. We helped an 86-year-old grandmother we put a bathroom floor in for her. We're putting fixing 2 ceilings for her. I've got several brand new people under me already. I'm an area manager now, and I'm working hard at becoming a regional manager. And I'm excited about it. It's something that I can grow even after I retire. I can spend my time talking to people, sharing how to help them get their financial base better together and make more money on both sides. I'm mining and I'm referring people. And that to me is truly exciting, because I can do it from home. Thank you.
Listen, thank you, Ella. Ella, I mean, it's amazing. Ella, guys, from the DC area. And Ella is actually telling me right now that she's been in a business on a part-time basis. Ella runs a nonprofit organization. She has a full-time job. She has some other obligations. Her schedule is so tight, but somehow Ella saw the opportunity to become a consultant with the company, put something else on her plate, and in just a few months has made, not mining, she's not talking about mining, as an affiliate by referring people, almost $20,000 part-time. If you just amplify that for the rest of the year, Ella's on track to do close to 6 figures part-time by doing what? Simply telling people about the opportunity. Folks, the opportunity is here. An emerging new industry, cryptocurrency, a revolution in the financial service industry, and you get a part to front run it, to be ahead of the game before mass adoption takes hold. You see, the only question you got to ask yourself is, do you want to be a part of this? Or do you want to look a few years down the road and realize, man, I missed out tremendously. Look, there's 3 types of people every time I do this Zoom call. The persons that you heard from tonight, people who are making money right now, who are positioning themselves by the end of the year, when Bitcoin goes to 6 figures and multiple 6 figures and $1 million over the next 5 years, those of us that are mining Bitcoin are going to be wealthy. The second person that's here, we're invited, and you're on the sidelines right now. You're listening to this. You're watching your friend literally get rich. The third person says, you know what? They don't even know what's going on. They're so busy working and their head in the sand. They don't even know there's a game is played. All they're going to happen is they're going to wake up one day and the world's changed. And they wonder what happened. Well, tonight, guess what? You're fortunate. You're fortunate your friend thought enough about you to let you know what's going on. The only challenge now is you're on the sidelines watching the game being played. I suggest you get off the sidelines and you get in the game. And you can change your family, not only your life right now, but generations coming after you. So I want to thank all of you for being on this call. On Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to have another one of these. Derek Hawkins will be leading the hosting that particular presentation, guys. You don't want to miss it. Invite your friends, invite your family, tell everybody you know. This is life-changing right here, right now. So thank you, guys. All you miners, December, when Bitcoin is multiple 6 figures, man, oh man. And in 5 years, guess what? I'm going to see you guys on the beaches of the world. And I just hope that those of you on this call join us and not live in nothing but regret. Have a good night. God bless.